Have you ever watched someone fake sympathy while secretly knowing they're the reason you're hurting? Because that was my sister, Chloe. I was supposed to be celebrating my 22nd birthday, the one I'd been planning for months. Custom cake, lights, music, the works. I'd booked this gorgeous rooftop venue weeks in advance. Everyone was invited. I even picked out a theme, golden hour glam. Yeah, I had a vision. Then, the day before the party, I get this email. Due to unforeseen electrical issues, your event has been canceled. No apology. No offer to reschedule. Just poof. Gone. I was sitting there, stunned, with tears threatening to spill, and guess who suddenly walked in with coffee and this oh-so-concerned look? Chloe. She hugged me. Told me everything would be fine. Said the venue probably had a wiring issue. She even offered to call around to help me find a new place. And I wanted to believe her. I really did. But later that night, I heard her laughing on the phone. She said she has no idea. This is gonna be so good. Yeah, my sister sabotaged my birthday. On purpose. But what she didn't know, I don't just cry and move on. I plan. And when I did, she had no idea what was coming for her. What happened next didn't just ruin her plans, it ruined her entire reputation. And it all started with a list. You ever feel like a moment is too perfectly ruined to be random? That's what hit me as I stared at that cancellation email. No phone call. No explanation. Just a cold message. Due to an unforeseen issue, your booking has been canceled. I refreshed my inbox 3 times like the message would disappear. It didn't. And guess who showed up 2 minutes later, holding 2 iced lattes and acting like she'd just saved the world? Chloe. Oh no, Maya. That's awful, she said, all wide-eyed and gentle. You poor thing. That venue's always been sketchy. She pulled me in like she actually cared. And for a second, I fell for it. My sister being sweet? Maybe miracles happen. But then my best friend Lena texted me. Something's off. Chloe posted earlier today at that same venue, and then deleted it. Wait. What? I went digging. Sure enough, someone tagged Chloe in a story earlier. She was at the venue just that morning. Why would she be there? Alone? Hours before my cancellation? Then came the slip. That night, I passed her room and heard her on the phone. Laughing. No, seriously, she's devastated. She bought the whole thing. Told you this would be hilarious. She wasn't even whispering. Like, she wanted someone to hear. And in that moment, I realized something. She didn't just sabotage my birthday. She was celebrating it. But that was her mistake, because that night, Lena texted me one sentence that changed everything. What if we throw a party she never forgets? What do you do when someone destroys your big day just for laughs? Do you cry? Do you confront them? Or do you get smarter and go silent? I chose silence. Because silence? It's scarier than rage. And way more useful when you're planning something beautiful and brutal. The second Lena said, what if we throw a party she never forgets? Something shifted. We stopped thinking like victims. And started thinking like producers. I still had the guest list. Most of the decorations were already delivered. The cake hadn't been canceled yet. All we needed was a new venue and a new plan. Lena knew a guy who ran a smaller event space, a few blocks from the original one. It wasn't rooftop-level fancy, but it had the one thing I needed, privacy. We told no one but our tightest circle. I started sending personal messages to every guest on the list. Change of plans, private after-party. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Don't tell Chloe. Some were confused. Some excited. But none of them knew the full reason. Meanwhile, Chloe kept pretending to care. Kept asking if I wanted to go out for drinks instead or do something chill. She thought she'd won. Until Lena found something. Chloe had left her phone charging in the kitchen. Unlocked. Lena scrolled and found a group chat named The Real Party. And in it? Screenshots of my canceled venue. Chloe bragging about pulling it off. Calling me predictable, dramatic, and get this. Too basic for a rooftop anyway. That's when the game changed. We weren't just throwing a party anymore. We were casting her in it. And she had no idea what her role was going to be. What if you could invite your worst enemy to a party? without them realizing they're the punchline? That was the idea. We weren't going to cancel Chloe, we were going to feature her. See, there's this guy, Mr. Carter. Family friend. Runs a PR firm Chloe's been desperate to intern at. She's been trying to get his attention for months, always name-dropping him like they're besties. So I sent Chloe a fake email from a burner address. It looked official. Logo, invite design, RSVP link. Subject line? Private networking event, invitation from Carter and Company. She bought it instantly. Lena and I watched her open it, acting like we didn't see a thing. Her eyes lit up. She even asked if I'd heard anything about it. I just smiled and said, nope. But that sounds amazing. You should definitely go. She had no clue it was being held at my real birthday party. Same time. Same venue. Different reason. We told guests not to post anything until after 10 p.m. No stories. No tags. I wanted Chloe walking in completely blind. And she did. Dressed like she was meeting royalty. Hair slicked back, heels sharp enough to kill. She walked through the doors, all confidence and ambition. And froze. Because everyone turned to look at her. Not with admiration, but with confusion. And judgment. Lena was already recording. And I hadn't even raised my glass yet. But the real show? That started when Mr. Carter showed up. Have you ever watched someone realize too late that they're not the main character? That was Chloe. She walked in expecting handshakes, compliments, maybe even a job lead. Instead, she got silence. Stares. Side eyes. People shifted awkwardly, unsure whether to say hello or back away. She spotted Lena filming. Her smile cracked. She looked around like she was trying to reboot reality. And then, Mr. Carter walked in. Right on cue. Now he didn't know everything yet. Just enough to be confused. He looked at Chloe, then at me. Didn't expect to see you here, he said to her, all polite and firm. You mentioned this was a private meeting? That's when Chloe started spiraling. Oh, I thought this was something else. I mean, I got an invite. She pulled out her phone, scrolling. Desperate. That's when Lena stepped in, smiling sweetly. Oh, you mean this group chat? She handed Mr. Carter her phone. And he read everything. Chloe mocking me. Chloe laughing about canceling my party. Chloe calling the whole thing a social reset. He looked up slowly. If this is how you treat family, Chloe, I'd be nervous letting you near a client. Boom. No yelling. No drama. Just a clean, surgical strike to her reputation. Her face went blank. No fake tears. No excuses. She walked out. Fast. No goodbye. But me? I raised my glass. To real friends and really bad liars. And the best part? The night wasn't even over yet. What's better, getting revenge or watching someone wreck themselves trying to save face? Because I didn't have to yell. I didn't have to expose Chloe on social media. I just gave her a stage and let her monologue. And trust me, she delivered. After she bolted from the venue, people started putting the pieces together. Screenshots were shared. Whispers turned into full-on conversations. No one looked at Chloe the same way again. The next week, she didn't show up to brunch with our cousin group. She skipped a family dinner where Mr. Carter happened to be present. And when she finally texted me, all it said was, "You got what you wanted. Congrats." But here's the truth. I didn't want to humiliate her. Not at first. All I wanted was my birthday. My moment. Something for me. But Chloe made it about herself. She tried to rewrite the story. So I wrote a better one. One where I wasn't the sad little sister. One where I threw the party and dropped the curtain on the villain. So, let me ask you this. If someone tried to ruin your moment, would you walk away? Or would you throw them the spotlight and let karma do the rest? Drop your answer in the comments. And remember, some invitations are just traps with glitter.